What's up, YouTube? Back with another video here. I'm just here to glaze a little bit. This is warranted glaze though, and I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way, but UFC 311 is a generational card. Let's just say that. I was thinking about it, and I was just talking to my brother about it right now. That's what made me make this video. UFC 311 is a generational card. This card is gonna set up divisions, set up new prospects, like future practically. And the main card is literally like top tier. This is like, you can't make a better main card than this. At least in 2025 of January 17th, when you will be seeing this video. Let's just start with the prospects, man. You got Tagir and Ulanbekov, Team Khabib. Couldn't find any opponents. He's almost ranked. He's probably going to be looking at ranked opponent after this, and he has a good chance of climbing the rankings after this, improving. He's still young. He's missed weight a little bit, has close fights with here and there, lost a few. But he has such great potential. I think people just thought, well, he's a big flyweight, bully weight, I guess. He's just he's towering over people, bro. He's going to be way taller than his, Clayton Carpenter. He's a good prospect as well. So, he's 9-0. Great prospects, right? That's just the first fight on the card. Then you got Rinya Nakamura versus Blob Gaviov, Munyan Gafarov. He's probably going to win this fight. And he's not the brightest prospect, but you get my point. Another prospect. Kyle Rosa, Ellen Perez. It's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a great fight. Kyle Rosa, I got her, and she's a great striker. It should be a good fight. Grant Dawson, Carlos Diego Ferreira. It's going to be a banger fight, bro. They're both talented lightweights. Well, I would say Carlos Diego Ferreira is way more talented than Grant Dawson, because Grant Dawson relies on grappling heavily. If he doesn't get that going, GG's. But Grant Dawson, obviously, really reliant on the grappling, but he could climb the rankings after this. I don't really see him going to cracking top 10, but he's 15th, somewhere around there. So, but Carlos Diego Ferreira is a tough vet, dude. This man, I can see him winning this fight. If Grant Dawson doesn't, really TKO him via ground and pound, take him down, smudge him to decision, or, those two, if he doesn't smudge him to decision, or I don't even think he's going to ground and pound him, because this guy, Carlos Diego Ferreira, does not accept, bottom position. I actually did research after this, and I maybe lean Carlos Diego Ferreira. He's tough. He's very underrated. But I like Grant Dawson in this, because he has great entries. I trust in that more. But regardless, great fight. Then we get to the actual prelims. That was the early prelims. Johnny Walker obviously pulled out. Guskov is gonna flatline KO whoever his his replacement is. I forgot his name, but yeah. We got Peyton Talbot. Great, he's a great prospect. All hype aside, all aura, merchant jokes aside, memes aside, Frank Ocean, Dayton, jokes aside, all that, bro. All the gay jokes aside, bisexual jokes, whatever you want to call this guy. He brings eyes to the sport. This card is just meant to draw eyes to the sport. This is in Inglewood. This is in Los Angeles. I wish I was here. I'm literally from Inglewood, so it pains me. I'm not gonna pay what, $2,000-$3,000? No. And there's fires over there? No. But regardless, Peyton Talbot, bro. He's not gonna lose this fight. I just don't see him losing to Ronnie Barcelos. He used to be good, 5 years ago. He's out. He's old, and we've seen this multiple times. He's just what do you call it? A layup, not a layup, but you know what I'm talking about. He's that old vet that, is he ready to crack a top 15 ranked opponent next? That's the type of matchup this is for Peyton Talbot, and he's a great prospect. These are great prospects, by the way. Got Zachary, not really talented, but. He's a good middleweight. I like him. I believe in him. He's not very talented, but he's a big middleweight. He's not facing Sadiq Dumas, but he's facing Bakayev or something. He's a Dagestani. He could lose that low key. But I trust in the full camp, but you never know. But great prospects in the prelims. Then you get to the main card. This is literally a 10 out of 10 layout of a main card, of a whole full card. This is UFC cooked with this. That's all I gotta say. UFC cooked with this. Like a great opener with Kevin Holland, Randy Derrida. You know, a good kind of proven, but you know, not very proven. I mean, proven, but not very. What should I say? Serious matchup with Kevin Holland, because he's, you know, Kevin Holland. He takes 50 fights every time. Like, you don't know what he's gonna do. Probably gonna take it as a joke in a way. But Randy Derrida, another prospect. You know, he came from one championship, double champ there. Great, it's just a great opener. Then you got, you know, Dariush versus Moicano. That's a great matchup. Another one, bro. Like, you see what I'm getting at here? Great matchups. Moicano's in a good 4-5 win streak. Dariush, he lost 2 straight. Tough. Kind of old vet, you know, had a layoff, got injured, but we know he's proven. We know he's tough. Can he take down Moicano's on the run? Good. It's just beautiful layout. That's what I'm trying to get here. Then we got Yuri versus Jamal Hill, both former champs. Both of them vacated right after each other. They both been eyeing each other. They both know each other. They've been knowing each other for about 4 years now. Like, it's just beautiful matchmaking. This is beautiful matchmaking. This is an A+ for Dana White, man. You cook with this one, man. And you know, you also called up Merab, like, you trying to fight Umar, because you know, I think you've been seeing, it says that you've been ducking Umar, because you saying, Pierre Jan had a good, you know, he was, though. Let's not take it the wrong way. He was, but obviously not. And here we are, Dvalishvili versus Nurmagomedov. That's the co-main event, and that's a championship fight in its own. This could also headline, like, that's what I'm trying to say. All these fights on the main card could headline the main fight night easily, except, you know, obviously Makhachev versus Tsarukyan. But the point I'm trying to get at here, and obviously you got Makhachev versus Tsarukyan, that's just like, it was bound to happen. Number one contender versus champion. It's just one of the best matchups in all of UFC, and this is just beautiful matchmaking. And not even all that, and with that, like, that is all that in itself. Like, great matchmaking, great just building of a card. This is how, like, a not a, this is where I tell, like, this is where I bring it towards, and this is where I bring it towards that generational level. You got Dagestanis practically versus all the Caucasus in the world, right? These Russians, they're literally separated by a mountain. Armenia and Georgia are right next to each other. Guess what? Right over that mountain, that hilltop, that big ass hill, that big ass mountain, you got the Dagestanis, who worked since birth. So, like, great matchmaking, but already just a storyline in itself. Like, and then you got Yuri on top of that with Jamal Hill, former champs, who, like, let's say, like, whoever wins that fight probably fought in Pereira after, you know, for a second or third time. It's just beautiful, man. I think most UFC fans should appreciate and watch this card. Like, this card is going to be generational. I think this main card is going to be one of the best main cards we'll ever see. I'm calling it now. I see none but maybe 2 decisions in the Holland Derrida fight and Dvalishvili versus Umar. I feel like that's like givens. Maybe even Dariush might come. Actually, yeah, probably at least two decisions in the main card. But they're gonna be good fights regardless. Maybe Dvalishvili versus Umar is gonna be boring. But I'm not even talking about entertainment value. I'm talking about layout. This is how every pay-per-view should be. This should be like 312 is nothing like this. 313, we don't even know what that looks like. You know, actually we probably do, because Gaethje said that he's gonna fight Hooker anyway, so that's like basically confirmed. But this is what I'm talking about. You get what I'm trying to say? Like 2 title fights. There's like 5 ranked fighters in the prelims itself. Almeida, you got Dawson. What was it? I think Kyle Russell's ranked. That's 3. And Johnny Walker, Guskov. That, like, I'm talking about originally, obviously, but you get my point here. Like, there's ranked fighters in the prelims, and there's ranked fighters, obviously, all throughout the main cards. You can see, like, except for Kevin Holland, he's actually not ranked. But you get what I'm saying. This should just be, what is that word? I'm like literally forgetting. This should be like, this is like the lowest I should expect from the UFC, if that's what I'm saying. Obviously, it's the first pay-per-view of the new year, 2025, I expect a big year of fighting, like, especially now that boxing has, like, what? Ryan Garcia's fighting Devin Haney. You know how many eyes that's going to pull because of the first fight? And then we got Terrence Crawford versus, that's verbally agreed. I don't know if it's officially made, but it's verbally agreed. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Come on. Like, UFC has to step it up this year. And all I'm saying is this is going to be a generational card. The storyline is in, like, between the fighters itself. Like, take out fighting, there's already storyline behind that. And it's practically, like, it's just really Team Khabib versus the world. You know? I'm not trying to glaze Team Khabib, but they're 91-1. Like, Umar, Khabib, Islam, and Usman. All of them have one loss combined. Maybe, you never know, maybe 3 after this card. Hopefully not, because it's just about storyline, man. It's really about, and then people will take it from there. That's all. Like, you gotta think about that. People will take it from there. Social media will take it from there. That's literally all that UFC needs to do, and it's working perfectly. They're doing promotions. I wish they would do more of the old school kind of interview with each of them, you know, by themselves, and maybe kind of like obviously intentionally match them up, like, or not match them up, intentionally make them meet in like a kind of awkward setting, like, you know, Jose Aldo with Conor McGregor. But that's a Conor McGregor thing, not really. But you get my point. The promotion, like this, you can see the promotion. There's way more promotion than we've ever seen in 2023 or 2024. And both of those, you're combined in this card itself. And like, also with the people on this card, like Merab's beefing with everyone. He's beefing with Umar. Oh, Khabib, you know, like maybe Umar doesn't get this without his cousin. That's what he said. He said it today in media day. You get what I'm saying? Yuri, Jamal Hill, they met on in bed already. Also bedtime that crossed off. I mean, this man bedtime, man. He don't miss, man, on his bedtime, whatever, his crossword or whatever, his bingo card. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's all I had to say. I mean, I feel like every UFC fan should watch this card, bro. Like, it's gonna be a great card. Give me a lot of finishes, especially in the prelims. I can see a lot of finishes, like maybe like 4 decisions max in 9 fights. So there's like guaranteed finishes in most of these fights. So I can, maybe not 4. 4 decisions. I can see like there's 13 fights, 14 fights on this card. I can see like 7, 8 decisions, 7 at most. There's gonna be a good amount of finishes, good fights, regardless if that's going to decision. It's just great, man. It's great for the people. It's great for hardcore. It's great for all types of fans. And this is just a great card, man. Like, you gotta watch this, man. If you're not a UFC fan, bring those people that talk shit on UFC, talk shit on combat sports, bring them towards, I just hit my computer, bring them to this card. Bring them to your crib. Bring them to the watch party. Let everyone watch this card so they can fall in love with UFC, because this is a card that will make you fall in love with UFC. I'm calling it now. I mean, it's obviously, you know, kind of written all over the card, but I just got to say it again. This card is generational. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the support. I'll be back with videos, man. Don't worry. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.